locus creates any sort of geometry and that geometry will represent it in an equation. So thus locus is nothing but the path traced by the moving point. Now the slope of any line segment is given by the difference in their y coordinate with respect to difference in their x coordinate. Let us take square on both sides so that we can write the distance formula without the square root. So we will get here PA square is equal to y square. Everyone, a warm welcome to one and all. This is Ashwati ma'am lecturing in Vidhyaashram, the Temple of Excellence, Mysuru. Today we are taking up the new chapter, Locus and its equation. So before that, let us see the weightage of this chapter. So from the chapter Locus and its equation, you will getting one multiple choice question and one short answer question for 2 marks. So overall, 2 questions for 3 marks. The topics for today's discussion is we will be studying what do you mean by locus and how to represent the locus in equation form. So let us see what do you mean by locus. So the locus is nothing but the curve as the path traced by a moving point under a given geometrical condition. So locus is nothing but the path traced by a moving point, so which may create certain geometry under certain condition. So that is nothing but the locus. So locus is nothing but the path traced by a moving point. Now for example, the path traced by a point which moves such that the distance from the fixed point is always the same. It's a curve called a circle. So we know that for a circle, from the center, the distance will be equidistant on the points of any circle. So therefore, if it is a path traced in such a way that the distance from the fixed point is same, then it is called as the circle. Similarly, locus of a point which moves so that it is equidistant from 2 fixed point in the perpendicular bisector of the line joining the 2 fixed point. So if it is a point such that if we have 2 points like this, and if it is a point which is equidistant from these 2 points, so here the distance from here and here it is same, then this point is moving means it is the path traced by the perpendicular bisector. So locus creates any sort of geometry and that geometry will represent it in an equation. So thus locus is nothing but the path traced by the moving point. The next is equation of locus of a point. A relation between x and y when the point P x comma y moves is called the equation of a locus of the point P x comma y. So we know that any point in the coordinate plane can be represented in the form P x comma y, where x is the distance from y axis and y is the distance from x axis. So if that point moves under certain conditions, it creates a geometry and we will find the equation of the geometry with the help of equation of locus of a point. Now let us take few problems. Find the equation of the locus of a point which moves such that square of its distance from 2, 3 is 3. Now let P be a point x, y and we have a point here which is 2, 3. So the square of its distance, the distance is equal to 3. So from the distance formula, if I consider this as point A, the distance PA is written under the modulus and they have given the square of the distance is equal to 3. Now let us apply the distance formula for P and A. So then this becomes x minus 2 whole square plus y minus 3 whole square is equal to 3. Let us solve this. X square plus 4 minus 4x plus y square plus 9 minus 6y is equal to 3. So we get here x square plus y square minus 4x minus 6y. Now plus 4 plus 9 is 13 and 13 minus 3 is plus 10 is equal to 0. So this is the equation of the locus of the given point. Next question. Find the equation of the locus of the point which moves such that its distance from the point minus 4, 0 is 4 times the distance from 0, minus 2. So let me consider the point as P x, y and the point minus 4, 0 as A and the point 0, minus 2 as B. So they have given the distance from PA is 4 times the distance between P and B. So let us apply the distance formula here. So if we square it on both sides, then this is PA square is equal to 16 into PB square. So now let us apply the distance formula for PA. So which becomes x plus 4 whole square. So x minus of minus 4 becomes x plus 4 whole square plus y minus 0 whole square is equal to 16 into, so PB square, x minus 0 whole square plus y plus 2 whole square. Now let us apply the formula x square plus 16 plus 4 8x plus y square is equal to, so 16 x square y square plus 4 plus 4y. Now here it is x square plus y square plus 8x plus 16. So I am rearranging first square term and then the singular term and then the constant. Now here also let's multiply 16 here, 16x square plus 16y square plus 16 4s are 64y plus 64. Now let us shift all this towards this side. Then we can write it as 16x square minus x square as 15x square, 16y square minus y square as 15y square. Next we'll shift minus 8x. Then we have plus 64y. So 64 minus 16 minus plus 48 is equal to 0. So this is the equation of the required locus of the point. Next one, find the equation of the locus of the point which moves such that it is collinear with the points 2, 4 and 5, 9. So let me consider this point as A 2, 4 and B 5, 9. So let the required point be P, x, y. So they have given A, P, B are collinear. Now since these points are collinear, so the slope of them are equal, that is slope of AP is equal to slope of AB. So they must be the same. Now the slope of any line segment is given by the difference in their y coordinate with respect to difference in their x coordinate. So now let me consider first AB. So difference in their y coordinate is 9 minus 4 divided by difference in their x coordinate 5 minus 2. So this is equal to the slope AP. Now let's take for A and P. So it becomes y minus 4 divided by x minus 2. Now let us solve this. We have 9 minus 4 as 5, 5 minus 2 is 3. So y minus 4 by x minus 2. So cross multiplying this, we will get 5x minus 10 is equal to 3y minus 12. So this is equal to 5x minus 3y minus 10 plus 12 becomes plus 2 is equal to 0. So which is the equation of a straight line in two variables. Next question. Find the equation of the locus of the point which moves such that the sum of the square of its distance from the coordinate axis is 2. So now we have a point P, x, y. So its distance from the x coordinate and the y coordinate. So that is the sum of the square of its distance from the coordinate axis. One is our x axis and one is our y axis. The square of the distance from x axis and the square of the distance from y axis sum is equal to 2. So therefore this is equal to x square plus y square is equal to 2. So it's a simple equation. So here the distance from x axis is y and distance from y axis is x and the sum of their square is equal to 2. Next question. Find the equation of locus of all the points equidistant from the point 4, 2 and x-axis. So now let P x, y be the given point and let this be a4, 2. So the distance from P to x is equal to the distance from x-axis. We know that distance from x-axis is nothing but y. So they have given PA is equal to y. Now before applying the distance formula, let us take square on both sides so that we can write the distance formula without the square root. So we will get here PA square is equal to y square. Now apply the distance formula here. We have x minus 4 whole square plus y minus 2 whole square is equal to y square. Now expand this, x square plus 16 minus 8x plus y square plus 4 minus 4y is equal to y square. We can cancel y square on both sides. Then we are left with x square minus 8x minus 4y. 16 plus 4 is 20 is equal to 0. So this is the required equation. Next one. Find the equation of the locus of the point P x, y such that its distance from 1, minus 2 is greater than 3. So let the point be P x, y and let this be a 1, minus 2. They have given the distance PA is greater than 3. So let us square on both sides, then we will get distance square is greater than 9 because 3 square is greater than 9. So let us expand this. We will get x minus 1 whole square plus y plus 2 whole square is greater than 9. So x square plus 1 minus 2x plus y square plus 4 plus 4y greater than 9. So here we will get x square plus y square minus 2x plus 4y. So 1 plus 4 is 5 plus 5 greater than 9. So let us subtract 9 on both sides. Then we will get x square plus y square minus 2x plus 4y minus 4 greater than 0. So this is the required equation. So thus in today's session, we have discussed what do you mean by locus and as well as the equation of the required locus. So locus is a path traced by any point. So we are finding the point which satisfies the given equation of the locus. So if a point does not satisfy the given equation, then that point does not lie on the given path. So therefore, it may be an equation satisfying a straight line, a circle or an ellipse, anything. Hence, this is about the locus and its equation. We'll meet you in the next session with the new concept. Until then, keep watching, keep learning and keep exploring. Thank you.